Hello, this is OverlordBou, and today we're looking at one of our community members' replay that they sent me. This one is FayarCat's in one of their Marceau games. I heard this match was very well done, so let's just take a look here. So, to start us off, it looks like FayarCat was playing with their friend in the midway, so FayarCat's in their Marceau. Looks like the also in the midway is their friend. Looks like they gotta fight a Midway, Republic, Shikishima, Musashi. Looks pretty even. The DD sides though looks like FayarCat has the advantage, with being the only Marceau, and the Shima's the only tier 10 DD they have to worry about. So it seems like easy sailing for her this match. So let's see how this goes. So right off the bat, FayarCat is heading straight toward one of the side flanks. Definitely a smart move. Marceaus are not really able to push into cap super aggressively due to the fact that their concealment is really bad. FayarCat seems to be running a concealment build on her Marceau compared to a lot of other gunboats, because you can see it's at 7 kilometers. If you're running just a gunboat build without a concealment, without the concealment skill, it goes to 7.8, but with the concealment, it goes to 7.0. Personally, I prefer running the Kleber build onto my Marceau, just because that I'm more open gunning and I'm not really hunting DDs that much. But with this build in particular, you're able to be a little bit more sneaky on the DDs, which allows you to get a lot of DD kills, which the Marceau is already great at for its very high damage guns. The problem with the guns of the Marceau is that it does take a little bit, like once they get a little bit too far away, the guns are pretty ineffective. They has a very slow velocity, so they're kind of like shotguns. You gotta be close for them to be effective, but far away it's a lot harder to hit. So it looks like FayarCat's friend that's in the CV is currently spotting over in the mid area. Spotted most of their team so far, which is very nicely done. The team looks about evenly split, and FayarCat seems to be going very wide. This is definitely a good move. Marceaus are one of the fastest DDs in the game. You can use that maneuverability to your advantage, and it looks like she's also using the storm as well to try to get her concealment even smaller, because when you're in these storms, your concealment is even smaller than it already is. So you get a nice buff from that as well. So it makes it easier for you to hunt down DDs. Alright, so it looks like FayarCat has started noticing that the cap is currently being taken. It's currently at half. Looks like they did see their first in game. It was the Schultz. That is a tier 9. It is behind the island. The Schultz isn't too much of a threat to the Marceau, but it can still do a lot of damage if left unchecked. So it definitely has to be taken care of. It looks like the midway is putting pressure onto the Schultz, trying to force it out. And right now Marceau hasn't been spotted this whole match so far. So if she's able to just get the torps on, which she did perfectly, very well done. Oh, and they were able to force out the Schultz. And look at that, using AP onto the main hull of the Schultz, very well done. If you guys didn't know, the new, ooh, and wonderful torps. Wow, amazing. Well done. Perfectly executed by both the midway and the DD. Perfectly well done. Getting the CV to perma spot and push out the DD, and then the Marceau to finish it off. Very well done. The only mistake I've seen here is that when she hit the island, she did take a little bit of damage from the battleship down there, the Soyuz. So luckily she didn't take too much, and now she's just running off. Very well done. She was waiting to use the DCP until she wasn't spotted, but then she got spotted again and got nailed by that Stalingrad. Stalingrad's HE and AP is very punishing, very accurate. Always hurts trying to fight a Russian cruiser in any kind of DD. It always hurts tremendously. So right now, FayarCat is going to be repositioning. There's a Soyuz, Stalingrad, and a Shima over here, and the CV seems to be focusing some of its efforts on this side as well. So we'll have to see how that goes. It looks like FayarCat is kind of reversing up, trying to get spotting. Not spotting, but trying to get shots onto the Stalingrad that's sitting down there. But as of right now, FayarCat does have a lot more room to roam around, so I'm expecting her to roam a little bit more than just reversing. And yep, right now FayarCat is opening up fire onto the Stalingrad, trying to get a few shots down the range just to try to get his attention, maybe make it force away a little bit. But yep, looks like the Shima was able to knock down the DD over there, so the FayarCat's gonna have to reposition here for the C cap. If she doesn't, the Kremlin in Izmail is gonna be a lot of danger from that Shimakaze. And it looks like the CV as well, the midway, is putting a lot of pressure on the Shima, which is really good for this Marceau here. It's gonna make it where the Shima's gonna be distracted, and the Marceau's able to sneak in and get some damage onto it. Oh, and right now, FayarCat is spotted by shooting inside the range of the anti-air. It did get spotted by the CV. So, she opens up, uses her DFAA. Very well done there. Yeah, being spotted right now isn't the best option right now for FayarCat, because the Shima could be launching torps over at her. But at the same time, it did pay off. She did get a fire, and it was not a perma, sadly. Which means that it was instantly DCP'd by the Soyuz. Yeah, there's been a lot of mistakes with battleships. Like, a lot of people, even in DD's cruisers, a lot of people in general will put out a single fire. And it's not what you want to do. When you put out a single fire, you're opening yourself up to getting a lot more fires onto you. So it's a lot better if you kind of just, you let it burn for a bit, and once you're dark and able to hide and heal, it's best for you to DCP it then. Because if you just DCP a fire while you're still being shot at, and you're just going to get more fires added to you on top of it. So it's not going to work out for you in the end. Looks like the Kremlin was able to dodge the Shima torps. It was very nice by him. Luckily, he did not eat a lot of those torps, because if he did, he would have been dead. Looks like the Soyuz is currently bow in, either backing up or partially pushing back into C. The other Soyuz that's in front of the Kremlin is currently kiting away from the Kremlin. Very wise move by it. And the Shima is doing a good job staying hidden, while the midway is putting pressure in mid currently against that Charles. But right now, if you look at the scoreboard, it isn't looking too hot for Fayar's team right now. It's 2-6, 273k health to 466, so they're at a huge disadvantage. 4 bodies down and over 200k health difference. This is going to be a huge match for them to turn around. Right now, FayarCat is using the max range on the Marceau, farming this Soyuz at max range. Something that the Marceau is good at is farming bow-in and running away battleships. Right now, she can just sit at max range, just farming that Soyuz, putting pressure on it, just farming it the best she can. Very well done by putting pressure on it. The Charles has moved up to shoot at her as well. Definitely has to watch out for that. If I was her at this situation, I would try to launch torps at the Charles. Maybe hope that it does a little push, but it seems like the Charles is backing up just in case of torps. So the Charles is playing pretty safe here as well. Fayar's also doing a good job dodging the incoming fire. Very well done, keeping her health pool as high as possible. Doing a very well job here. So right now she is switching targets. She did switch targets to the Musashi. Yeah, Musashi and Yamato do look very similar. And she did launch torps over there just in case for if the Charles does move up. She's in communication heavily with their CV right now because the CV is currently pushing the Charles out by torping him. Now, using AP at 11 kilometers, that is a very interesting choice. Very, very interesting choice. Very interesting choice indeed. Usually I would prefer using a Chi at that sort of range. Now this is where you can use AP. Broadside cruiser within 10 kilometers, 9 kilometers. Now this is where you can use AP. The Marceau's AP is good at shorter distances because of the fact of how high the how slow the shells are. It gets a lot of airtime, and you're trying to pin like up down on decks. It doesn't do too well, but if it hits the side of a cruiser, it will do a lot of damage, as just shown there. It did very well. And she has switched her rounds now to HE, doing a very well done with that, using the HE. Ooh, and that was a nice hit by the CV onto the Yamato. If you can just get multiple fires, if you get it shipped to DCP a single fire, you just farm away. Right now the match is now 5-7 and 196k to 356. So far it's in a huge favor into the red side, but so far FayarCat and the Midway, Marceau and Midway are doing a good job at turning this match around. They're doing a very well job indeed. Oh, that's a very good job. Yep, Broadside Republic AP, beautiful. The French AP on the Marceau, that is just like butter. That 32 millimeter of armor does not protect the Marceau a lot at all from this AP. It's just farming up that damage. Very well done. Very good choice. Now, sometimes it is better to get the HE fire first and then do the AP, but sometimes it's better just to get the AP salvos when you can while it's giving you that broadside, because not all ships are just going to sit there broadside and just give you that damage. So, yep, immediately, as soon as the broadside was gone, immediately switch to HE. Very well done. This is definitely the play you want to do on Marceau. Very well done. Using the island as cover as they continue to farm the battleships. Very well done. Also got the fire. Oh, and the Republic made the mistake of DCPing a single fire. Oh, no. That is definitely not how you want to play a match. No, no, indeed. But yep, now just got another fire right after the DCP. But yep, it was a very good choice. This middle position is a great position to be able to support the team. It is still 6-9 with 52k health of the FayarCat's team, with only, and look at that, 6-10. Like, wow, there is only 2 ships remaining. And the Stalingrad is pushing the Midway. Will FayarCat be able to save their friend? And she did. She was able to save her friend. Wow. Very well done by FayarCat. This is an amazing execution of a Marceau. Right now doing an amazing job. 3 kills at 138k damage while maneuvering and while grabbing the caps at the same time. And also defending her friend, the CV, as well. Very well done indeed. And it looks like the Shinba decided to launch some widespread torps. those are not even near close to hitting her, so she has nothing to worry about. The CV did finish off the Soyuz, leaving it where it's only the leaving only the Musashi, Shima, and CV to deal with over here. Now, if she's not careful, the Shima is going to be able to farm her outside the smoke like that, if she's not careful at all. Because if the enemy CV keeps spotting for the Shima is going to be able to farm out the FayarCat. But luckily, the CV was able to be pushed away with the anti-air, so now she can sneak up on the Shima. Very well done. And yeah, but it looks like her friend did just get a Confederate as well. Wow, very well done. This is an amazing match. Very good. But this teamwork between the Marceau and the CV has turned this match around. Oh, and yep, there's the Shima. Has no torps on him. And that, yep, that was just an easy kill. Easy kill. Yep. Taking that Shima's lunch money. Just taking it. Very nicely done. All right, and it looks like FayarCat is gonna be trying to go after the CV. But the thing is that CV's full health and kiting away, along with the fact that they also have the CV still going after him and the Shikishima. But I know that this match is pretty close. Or it was pretty close, sorry. They turned this whole match around by using the cap control. Getting the cap controls, getting the kill secures, and the focus fire between the two turned this whole match around. Very well done by both of them this match. 4 kills, 149k damage, still it's going on. And the CV is trying its hardest to kill it, but at this point it's just wow. The problem is now is that FayarCat is being focused by the CV. So it's definitely a big pain right now. But luckily the CV did miss. It missed. It took too long to drop the bombs and it missed its strike onto the Marceau. Ooh, but that bomb did hit, but lucky to French saturation, it did not do that much damage. Yep, and right now FayarCat is trying to get torps out and trying to get shots out onto the Shikishima. The Shikishima's guns are pointed at the other side. Not expecting FayarCat to be right there, but it is starting to burn out. And and the CV did get the flooded kill onto the Shikishima. Almost a Kraken by FayarCat. And wow, this match looked so bleak. It looked so bleak. So bleak at the moment. But then it was turned around. Wow. Well done. As you can see that this enemy CV did not know how to handle the Marceau. The Marceau was able to handle itself smoothly this match. Very well done indeed. Very well done. This was a beautiful match. With only about 30 seconds left in the match, they're not going to be able to kill the CV. So at this point, 154k damage, 4 kills. And it seems something that FayarCat experiences, that we all are, is that people are trying to tell them what to do. Even after they're dead. Yup, that's a common occurrence. But yep, very well done by FayarCat again. Very well done. Look at that. Look at that base XP. 12,000. Amazing. Very well done. Sorry, 12,000 with the extra bonuses. And the base XP that match was 2,516 and 2,373 for the CV. But yep, thank you so much for the replay, FayarCat. Much appreciated. I'll see you guys in the next one. Blah!